Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is your Maker2199 here, bringing you guys another commentary. Now today I want to continue my tips and tricks series that I had got going on during Black Ops 3, and this is going to be a sniper tips and tricks, but for now I'm just going to review some of the snipers and tell you guys some of my thoughts on them so far. But before you guys click out of the video, stay tuned because I will be giving you guys some tips that are very useful. Some of them I use, some of them I tend to forget that they're there, and when I do remember I do use them. But I think it's gonna help you guys become a better player overall, so stay tuned for that. So to begin with, right here I am using the very first sniper rifle. You unlock it at level 3. It's the M40A3, and thus far the only sniper rifle I haven't unlocked and used so far is the 50 cal, and I'll let you guys know how it went when I use it and unlock it, but I'm still really far away from unlocking it right now, so I'm not gonna be able to review it for you guys. Excuse me. So to get started, this is in my opinion the best sniper rifle that I've used so far, and the reason is its accuracy. Super accurate. The reload times, because it's a bolt action, reload times, it takes a while to reload, so you're at a disadvantage if you don't get the one-shot kill, and this is where you guys need to be true to yourself and know the type of player that you are. If you're not quite accurate with the sniper rifle and you're not getting those one-shot kills, go for the semi-auto, because you're able to put a few rounds down range and get those kills a lot faster. So this is my favorite sniper so far. It's really good. I like it better than the Remington. The Remington has a lot of sway when you aim in. It has a lot of kick. It's a lot more difficult. And although it should be more powerful than this one, for whatever reason, you can see me here being hard-headed. I shouldn't be there anymore, but I thought I was going to be able to get that guy. So eventually I get smart and I move around and actually do take him out, I believe. But to go back to it, the Remington, for whatever reason, I've been getting way too many hit markers with it. And that is not something that I like from a sniper, especially a bolt action. I would like it to be a one-shot kill, and the Remington hasn't delivered so far. I've only played like 4 matches with it. I have around 50 kills, so I haven't really done great with it, and it's because of all the hit markers that I've gotten. It actually takes a lot longer, in my opinion, to reload and be able to put another round to your opponent if you miss than this sniper rifle. The Dragunov is one of my favorite ones, but it does have a lot more kick and sway than the M1. I believe that's the name of the other one. The M21, I mean. The M21 has been my favorite semi-auto because it doesn't have that much kick. I'm able to put a lot of rounds down range fast and take a lot of opponents out, and the way that I use it, hopefully I'll get some gameplay of that and show you, but the way that I use the semi-auto rifle, I use it like a one-shot rifle or whatever, assault, and it's really effective. The only difference is that you have a scope and it limits your vision, and you need to be a little bit more accurate than having iron sights. But if you can use it at like an assault rifle or a single shot assault rifle or a burst fire for that matter, I know it doesn't shoot on burst, but if you have that trigger finger, which I'm not really used to, but I am able to pull it off in some games, but I'm not used to it, you're gonna get a ton of kills with this sniper rifle. I've had games in the past where I used the Dragunov or semi-auto sniper rifles and I was able to get 60 plus kills. So it's a really good rifle. It just depends on you, and for YouTube most of the people like to use the bolt actions because they're harder to use. You need to be a lot more precise, so I guess that's a trade-off. And the Barrett 50 cal, I haven't tried it. I'm really anxious to get my hands on it because it's super legendary for this game, and I just I'm not there yet. Hopefully it'll be soon and I'll have a review for you guys. Although that's another semi-auto rifle. So there's only two bolt action rifles. I like the bolt action. There's a little bit more satisfaction in my opinion from using a bolt action instead of a semi-auto because of the accuracy and just the difficulty in getting kills. So do keep that in mind. So that's it. I just want to direct you guys now as a little tip. There is a website called COD 4 Central, and here you can get a lot of tips and a lot of things that have to do with weapons and guides for multiplayer in general. Now, I don't really use it. I know a lot of YouTubers use guides like this to come out with the videos. It'll tell you everything that it's useful, like accuracy, RPMs, where the weapon is deadliest. Of course, it's gonna be the head and chest and that sort of stuff. It'll actually give you some perks to slap onto your classes and stuff like that. It gives you good suggestions, and if you guys are interested, go check that website out or any other website if you have a better website to go to. It'll give you good tips and a good starting point. So that's another nice little thing to have in hand, you know, to make you guys a better player. And now I just want to take a moment here and talk about the tips that I had told you guys previously. So I figured this out accidentally and I was researching it, and apparently it's true. I thought I was drunk or something, or I was high on something when I started using it, but I've been using it ever since. I can snipe a lot better with an ACOG. That's just my personal preference, although it's not as accurate and longer shots are a lot more difficult. But for whatever stupid reason, the ACOG on this sniper rifle, which is the really first bolt action, the M40A3, if you use an ACOG, it actually gives you more damage and you're able to kill people a lot faster. You can actually kill people shooting them in the leg. So accuracy doesn't really count, I guess, or matter that much. Having an ACOG allows you to be a lot more mobile, and it allows you to be more aggressive, you know. So that's what I've been doing on a few of these games. Do know that when using the ACOG, you are going to have a few shots where you aiming them perfectly and it's not going to register. Why that happens, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's my connection to the internet or what have you, but it's happened to me in quite a few games and it's been really frustrating. But it's, in my opinion, it's the best thing to have in a sniper rifle when you're trying to be mobile. The second tip is, if you're caught in the reload, push the trigger button as you're trying to shoot and it's gonna cancel it, and as long as you have some bullets in the chamber, it's gonna use that bullet so you'll be able to get another bullet quickly off. So just keep spamming that trigger finger when you're reloading your weapons and it'll cancel the reload and shoot what you have on the chamber, as long as you have rounds in it. So those are two tips that I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully they'll be helpful for you guys, you know, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next one.